Hello, let's discuss about self-esteem. Definition of self-esteem. Self-esteem is the personal value, self-respect, and self-worth that an individual places on themselves. Self-esteem can also be defined as the satisfaction or dissatisfaction with oneself. The other definition of self-esteem is the judgment or opinion we hold about ourselves. It's the extent to which we perceive ourselves to be worthwhile and capable human beings. According to the definitions, what we can take from the definition, we can see definition here. We have personal values, self-respect, and self-worth. Other thing about self-esteem is about the judgment or opinion. Judgment or opinion. The worthwhile and capable. I think from those you can get a clear picture of what self-esteem is. From the diagram we are having, from the picture there, you can see what is included, what self-esteem includes. Self-esteem include feeling of competence, your capability. Feeling of competence is the feeling of having the skills, knowledge, qualification, or the capacity to accomplish a task or a goal. The other thing is the identity, how you see yourself. What's your identity? How can you identify yourself? The fact of being who or what a person you are. The other thing is self-confidence. Self-confidence is the feeling of trust in one's ability, the ability to see the best version of yourself. Self-confidence or a person having a confidence can make one feel better about themselves. The other thing we are talking about is a feeling of security. Security. What is security? Security. Being secure. State of being or feeling secure. Which means you are free from fear, anxiety, danger, freedom from any form of doubt. The other one is a sense of belonging. A sense of belonging is the feelings, beliefs, and expectations that one has so that he or he can, so that he or she can fit in. From the diagram, it summarizes about self-esteem, what is self-esteem and what a person having self-esteem should have. On our next slide, we are going to look about factors influencing self-esteem. Factors influencing self-esteem. Factor number one is family environment. What's your understanding about family environment? Family environment is the people surrounding us, the first people we interact with. It's the first school of an individual. Someone's life is influenced by the family environment, and it's where social development takes place. The other factor is achievement. Achievement can be academical achievement or achievements in one's goals that is related to someone's life, can be positive and negative. Healthy view of themselves, a healthy view of yourself. The other thing we can talk about is physical appearance. Physical appearance is what you can see physically from someone, like the hair, the height, weight, color, and so on. Physical appearance may also influence self-esteem of an individual. Another factor is self-belief. Self-belief is the trust that you have for yourself in task completion and good standards. The other factor is feedback. What is feedback? Feedback is the comments or the messages we get from our friends. They could be negative or positive. The feedback we get from our friends or families can break an individual's self-esteem. The other thing we are to look about is types of self-esteem. Self-esteem has got two types. One of them is high self-esteem, feeling positively about yourself, your action, and your future. The other type of self-esteem is low self-esteem, feeling negatively about yourself, your action, and your future. From the picture there, what can you see? You can see someone. In summary, the picture portrays a person who is having a low self-esteem. When you are having a low self-esteem, you lack trust issues. You lack self-trust. You constantly compromise yourself to others. You don't see yourself as someone who is capable of doing something. You engage in people pleasing behavior. It's like you see what you are doing is not enough for them. You pester them or asking them if there is anything else they need or if they are satisfied with whatever you've done. The other thing is you feel little control over your life. You don't see anything you do as something good. It's like you keep asking yourself what you need to do, who can help, the good or the bad things. The other sign of low self-esteem is you don't keep your boundaries. You don't reinforce boundaries. Say no and mean it. Then we are looking about high versus low self-esteem. High self-esteem. A person having high self-esteem is positive feelings about oneself. On the other hand, negative feeling about oneself. The other is willing to try new things. A person having a high self-esteem is willing to try new things, to explore, while the other one is putting yourself down. You don't want to try, fear of being mocked, or you don't see yourself as capable of doing something. Resist peer pressure. Someone having high self-esteem can resist peer pressure from his friends or other people, while the other person is quiet and reserved. You don't share, you are just there, you don't know what you want. Accept consequences for the action. If you are having a high self-esteem, you accept the consequences. You accept that this thing, whatever you've done is wrong and we need to change. While on the other hand, it's more difficult to build relationships. People having low self-esteem are always introversial. They don't share things, they keep things to themselves. On the other hand, the person having high self-esteem is outgoing and interact with others. On the other hand, the person having low self-esteem blame others for their failures, like it's because of so and so, that's why I didn't perform, or it's because of so and so, and that's why this and this happened. I think that's the end of our topic today. And anybody having any question, any clarification? If there is no, then thank you.